Uh, Papa Italo, I feel like very, very strong energy, but gentle giant. So he would have like come in with a bang, but underneath it all, he's kind of soft. And I feel like the relationship with you made him even softer in some ways, is kind of what he's saying to me. Really makes me feel like, so family, family, family. He's bringing up family as being so significant and so important. And then he also references, I feel like you would have spent a lot of time with him as far as, like summer vacations and holidays and things like that. Like there would have been a lot of one-on-one time with him, he's making me feel like. And he's also referencing paying attention to the little things and like getting you the special little things. Basically live there. Yeah, he's making me feel like you would have been a sidekick, and he would have maybe gone a little bit overboard with you sometimes as far as like getting you your extra treats or giving you too much maybe when he shouldn't have. He's just like, I can't help it because I just love her so much. Very protective of you though too. He brings in a protective energy with him, and like he held you close. He maybe didn't trust people too much, like outside of the family and whatnot. Like he wanted to keep an eye on you. Like he was very protective in that way too. But I do feel like he had a very nurturing side to him, even for a pawpaw. Like he had a very nurturing side. And he's showing me like a bunch of memories of like you growing up through the years, like you sitting in a high chair and then sitting at the table and like spending time together. Did he like actually make you things, like cook you things in the kitchen? Or is this your grandma that would have done that? Because he's showing you to me like at a big like dining table, and like the kitchen is kind of connected to it, and like you would have spent a lot of time there, so maybe you just would have spent a lot of time eating together, and things like that. But it feels like there would have been a connection over food. He did so to my grandma. He did the grilling and cutting of any meats. Oh, cool. Yeah, it feels like they were very, so he's kind of talking about the relationship with her. Like they would have probably been together for a very, very, very long time, I'm feeling. They had, even though they were together for like a long time, like many, many years, it feels like, they would have had a playfulness, still a little bit of a romanticness to their relationship. And he makes it feel like it would have been like playful comedic banter sometimes too. Like they would maybe like send insults at each other and stuff, but that's just like that was their love language, you know? He's showing me like a recliner, like a specific spot that he would sit at. I feel like he was somewhat of a homebody too. Like he spent a lot of time at home, I'm feeling like, and really took pride in taking care of the things that he worked for. Like very prideful man in that way. So if he had something that he had worked hard to get, like he was going to take care of that, and he was going to wear that thing out till like the very end. He's talking even about shoes, like wearing shoes out until the very end of their life is kind of how he's making it feel to me. And he's a little bit funny when he says this too, because he's like, they don't make things the way they used to. I think he had a small collection of something, because he's showing me like a shelf that he looks like he would have had something that he collects on this shelf. It looks kind of like a bookshelf. Does that make sense? And I do feel like he enjoyed tinkering with things. Like, he could fix things and he could put toys together. He could, like, he's kind of handy in that way. But he's like, doesn't mean I didn't get frustrated when I was doing it. So he's talking about birds with you. Very, very handy. Okay. The collection, maybe it would make sense later, or maybe it's just something you don't know. Or are you a collector? Do you have a small collection of something on a bookshelf? Because sometimes they show me something that's going on in your life too. But he's referencing birds as a form of communication to you. It does feel like maybe you've already gotten some birds acting a little bit strange, and that feels like he's showing me like crows, but doesn't mean that that's the specific hummingbirds. Wow, I was just trying to say, it doesn't mean that's the specific thing, the type of bird, but hummingbirds, I love that. So that's a form of communication from him, just to let you know. Aw, and he says, that's to remind you how sweet you are. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Etalo. I love that. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect. I can't speak. I feel like he probably stumbled over his words a lot sometimes because, man, I can't talk when I'm trying to connect to his energy. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect to him, Tanya. I'm so glad to bring that message through to you.